your thoughts color the way that you see the world. It's usually like a big swimming pool, right? You're like this fish. You're just swimming through it, and then you get there and you see this and you see that and you see that. Your thoughts literally can literally make you or break you. You can either hold in one negative thought or one positive thought can literally like do everything for you. You can wake up in the morning and you feel very bad and you decide to like, no, let me have thoughts of positivity, affirmation and things. And then you go throughout your day much better. And you can also decide to wake up, you have very negative thoughts and you carry around with you the whole day. And you're grumpy, your whole day is kind of like just very dark and very moody, okay? Either you like it or not, they're very, very powerful. And it's really important for you to understand how to utilize and how to use those thoughts to like benefit you instead of, you know, you letting it take over you. Okay? You also have to like, you know, look at your thought as if like it is a thing. Like separate yourself from your thought. Instead of thinking that everything that you think about is automatically you. And something that we're looking at today is called cognitive diffusion. And that is a type of therapy that is used when it comes to people tend to have like anxiety, depression, and just very negative thoughts and low self-esteem and just mental health in general. So there's something called cognitive fusion and then cognitive diffusion. That's what we're going to be going through today. How to look through your thoughts instead of like you looking at them as like they are you, but how to separate it instead. So that's basically what we're going to be going through today. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So hello guys, welcome to StudentOfLife podcast with your host Dr. Pepper. Thank you very much for being here. If you are new, welcome, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like and comment and share with other people as well. And if you are returning, thank you very much. If you're listening to this from anywhere else, you know, on Apple, on Spotify, don't forget to, you know, turn your notification on as well, and also share with people, let everyone listen to it as well, okay? Because this is all gonna be a lot of things on mental health, and trust me, out of 3 people that you know, at least one of them has struggles with like mental health, and that's just reality of like the world that we live in today. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be going through cognitive diffusion and cognitive fusion and separating it for you guys, help you guys understand what it is and how to use it in your daily life, especially for people who do struggle again with mental health. So now, cognitive fusion is the idea of you buying into every single thought that you have. Either it's negative, either it's positive, whatever thing that comes into your mind at that moment, you just like, you take it all in and it's like you buy into it and you're like, oh no, I'm gonna have a really bad day today. You just think I'm gonna have a really bad day today. And all of a sudden, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna have a bad day today. And you believe it and you go around the whole day and everything just, I'm not pretty enough. I'm not good enough. I don't think I'm gonna even succeed at this thing. I should just stop. All the negative things that'll come into your head. You just like, buying into reviving questioning why. The same as, you know, you can wake up and feel like, yeah, today's gonna be a great day, I'm gonna do everything good, I'm gonna be successful, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, all the positive things, and you also buy into that as well. Okay, but the problem is, yeah, we want you to buy into the things that is positive more than the negative, because that's how you're gonna be able to have, you know, a peace of mind in life in general. So that is cognitive fusion. Now, cognitive diffusion is how to stop yourself from that. Diffuse yourself from all those negative thoughts. And I'm going to give you 2 ways you can, like 2 tips, you know, that you can use that's very practical. You can use it. You can actually start off like, you know, maybe doing it today even, or whenever you're free. Just watch over this video again and just like practice it at home. Then when you go out into the world in your daily life, you can then, you know, start practicing it in your mind as well. And the first one is you writing down your thoughts. So what I want you to do right now for me is get a pen and a paper or whatever thing you can, even if you want to do on your phone, whatever it is that you feel right now, you know, you can get your hands on. Okay, so I want you to write right now whatever it is you're thinking about in your mind. Give yourself 5 minutes, sit down and just think, what am I thinking right now? What's the thoughts that's running through my head right now? It can either be positive or it can either be negative. Okay? It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be negative only. Just write them down. Now take that thought, yeah, and put in front of it, I am having the thought that tomorrow I'm not going to do well at this exam. So put in front of it, I am having this thought, and then your sentence. After that, I want you to just deep a little bit and be like, okay, I am having this thought. So right there, you are noticing that I am having this thought. I am not the thought. It is not me. but it's me having it. Okay? It hasn't even happened yet. It's not even, it's something I'm thinking about, it's gonna come, but I'm having it. Alright, cool. Now, I want you to put in front of that whole sentence again, I am noticing that. Okay? So how the sentence should now look is that I am noticing that I am having the thought of that I am going to not do well at this exam. That's how that sentence should kind of like look. Okay? So now I want you to notice the word that we put in front of it. So now it's like, I am noticing. So what we've done there is cognitive diffusion. You have diffused the whole situation of your thoughts. At first, you're walking around, I'm not going to pass this exam tomorrow. I'm not going to pass this exam tomorrow. You're saying, and you're believing it. You think it's already happened, like it's already happened. Now you've written that thought down. You put, I am noticing that I'm having the thought that. You have separate yourself from that thought. You've told yourself that I am noticing that I'm having this thought, but it is not happening right now. It is not real. It's something that I am thinking that is going to happen, which means it hasn't even happened yet. So it's just me really just thinking negatively. So now you separate yourself from it. And now what you writing it down or you saying it out loud and deep in it is like, you separate yourself from it. And now you're looking at it. Instead of thinking it's you separate yourself from that thought and you're looking at it like, as if it's like a screen. And once now you're able to like look at that thought, now you can decide either you want to then take that thought and keep moving with it, or either you want to drop it and think more positively. And that is called cognitive diffusion. That is something that is used widely. If you go to therapy, if you go into psychology, it's something that we use a lot to help a lot of people who have anxiety, who have depressions, who always have like really low self-esteem and just, not good in just life and just mentally not there. The next step, and something that you can also do that really helps people, is to now name that thought. We have, different sides of our mind, the positive, the negative, the intrusive, the curious side, the exciting side that's very bubbly. There's different sides of the different thoughts that come into your mind, and when you're able to name them, you're able to then nitpick what's good and what's bad. So, somebody that was thinking negatively, every time you have this thought of, I'm not going to pass the exam tomorrow, I am not going to pass this exam tomorrow, now we've done this exercise where you're able to separate yourself from it and look at it and notice that it's just a thought. Now you can name it. You can name whatever you want. You can name it Debbie Downer. You can name it the negative mind, the negative thought. So every single time those thoughts come in your mind, you already named it. So you're like, there comes again Debbie Downer. But we don't want her today, though. We don't want him today. We're gonna step into the positive side. And every single time you just have the positive mind and you're thinking of positive things, you can also name it. So I'm gonna have a good day. Everything's gonna be going well with me today. You're gonna be like, today, sunny wherever. Let's say your name is IAE, yeah? You can literally be like, this is sunny IAE coming through today. Sunny IAE is here. So then you're like, this is the side of me that I want to be living. This is the side of me that I want to embrace more. So every single time the negative one comes, you're like, we're not doing that today. And then the positive one comes, you're like, this is sunny IAE today. This is Debbie Downer in today. And that helps a lot of people who tend to struggle with these things to differentiate the good side and the bad side. Because the thing of, all these different types of thought is that it can cloud you and make you really down and really kind of confused. And if you're not able to have these things in your, you're able to understand these things and not able to learn these kind of things, you will just believe and just run around with it. And one thing I also want to say is no amount of anxiety can ever change the future. And I think I mentioned this before to you guys when I said, I don't worry a lot. I don't do the excessive thinking, the overthinking and just thinking, oh my god, this and this, and having so much anxiety. Because I've come to realize no matter how worried I am, how much anxiety I have, how much fear, what's going to happen is going to happen. I cannot change it. So what I can do is be more positive, think more positively, give out more positive energy so that I can then give out more positive energy into the world and attract that back to myself, and just so that and trust myself and trust the universe to just do its thing. And what is not for me will never be for me. What is not supposed to happen will not happen. And what is for me and what is supposed to happen to me will happen to me. And once you were to like, you know, bring up your vibrations and your frequency to that level, you're able to have a much more peace of mind when you're walking around the world. Like, you don't have that anxiety, you don't have that you know, you don't have all the always rigid and things. You're not always like trying to be in control of everything every minute. You're not always trying to think crazy stuff and all this, you know, over like obsessive thinking that then ends up to anxiety. Even when they do come, you don't have to separate yourself from it. You don't have to push it away and be like, nope, we're leaving that there, and walk away from it. And the more better you become at doing that, trust me, you will become just fearless. You just become, again, the word unshakable. And trust me, you walk with your head up much more higher. And that's what I really wanted to teach you guys today. And I know that's going to help a lot of people, because I have, you know, a lot of people that I've spoken to that have, you know, go through mental health issues, go through just like, you know, that whole negative thing and anxiety and depressions and just they will understand so many different things. And I want to show you guys something that all of you can come back to this episode every single time and look at it and go through it, practice, you know, the method I've just showed you, and, you know, become better at it to a point where you don't even have to watch this video anymore. You can literally just do it every single day, no matter where you are, because you've gone to a point where you've mastered the method. You've mastered that practice, that exercise, okay? And it can help you in your life. So share with other people, as well, anybody you know that goes through mental health, that, you know, you've realized like, nowadays this person, or the way they speak to you, can tell they have a lot of negative thoughts within their life. Help them so they can also, you know, come out of that, because it's not something nice to have, and it's something that nobody wants to be walking around negative and being moody every single day, but sometimes just can't help it. So if you can have you can have a method out there that can really help you to have a much brighter day, why not? So I really just hope this episode to, like, you know, help you guys a lot, and just, you know, just help you to have a better days ahead. Well, thank you very much, guys. I'm super grateful for your time and everything. Wherever you're listening to me right now from, you know, we're on Apple, Google, Spotify, Overcast, Pocket Cast, every Radio Republic. Wherever you're listening to me from, thank you very much for tuning in. I'm super grateful for staying all the way to the end of this episode with me. I hope it was fun, it was educative, it was to learn something and take, you know, even if it's not for you, but you can help somebody that you do know, share with your people, okay, and turn your notifications so that every single time I drop a new episode, you are able to also get it, you don't miss out on it. And if you're watching me right now on YouTube, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share with other people as well. And thank you very much. I'll see you guys very soon. Mwah.